Hello. Let me refresh fully. Maybe I need to log in again because fuck me. Just a note, make it clear. I didn't watch it. I don't watch any special program anymore, and etc. So I didn't know the new Archon class would be dropping today. So that's why this like guerrilla impromptu stream, because I didn't know that it would be today. And I would play it by myself, but I think it would be fun to like stream my playthrough and etc. And because I have uploaded my Fontaine Archon class playthrough, I think it would be fun to like play this live. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna work on the, I don't know how the volume. I think it's kinda loud. Let me work on that. Let me do like change this. Keep my tradition. Keep the tradition of every Archon quest I play with Lumine on the team because immersion. This team won't make sense at all, but I don't care. So, what I know about this Archon quest is that it's our like yearly, I guess, regional Dainsleif quest. Like we had the Silver one, that was the like weird dream time travel stuff, and now we're doing. Now we're gonna have the Fontaine equivalent, I guess, but we're starting Sumeru, so that's interesting. It'll be like, I don't know. So let's go. Let me close some shit here. Cause my computer is slowly dying, so perfect is you too. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I would even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job. Apparently yes, because only us, because I'm like we're the only adventurers out there that can take gods. I've never heard of that classification before, but sure, we're happy to take this on. Which Archon do you need us to deal with today? I never heard of that classification, but sure.
冒険者協会の依頼にそのような分類はありませんよ。それにこの依頼も想像されているような規模のものではありません。内容はただの人探しですから。
Okay. Standard find a missing person.
なんでオイラたちにしか頼めないんだ？はい。この間積まれた依頼を整理していた時にたまたまこの人探しの件を見つけまして。一見すると普通の依頼なのですが、十数回と失敗した記録が残っているんです。その中には名高い冒険者さんたちもいました。冒険者協会の信用を守るため、そしてスメール支部の業績向上を考えた結果、ここ数年で依頼の達成率が一番高い冒険者さんにお願いしたく。
The highest completion rate, a rate of 4 commissions per day. 4 commissions per day is our rate. That will make us like, I don't want to do that math, but it would be like 4 times 7 would be like 28. 28 per commissions per week, which would be times 4. 112 commissions per month. A very good rate. To make it like this statistic a little more precise, you can. There are days that some shit happens and I can't deal with, so you'll be like around 905. I'm a nerd, sorry. Flattery will get you everywhere with Paima, but I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either. It depends on the plot. I'm pretty much like completed everything, but
お二方はこの依頼の最後の希望です。
no
もし
problemo.
あなたたちでも達成できないのであれば、依頼人に連絡して取り下げの相談をしようと思います。
Don't worry.
じゃあ早速教えてくれ。一体誰を探したらいいんだ？そもそもなんでそんなに難しいんだよ。
この人探しの依頼はビマラ村の方々が共同で出したものです。
Where
伺った
was
話に
it?
よりますと、ある村人が失踪したとのことですが、
I don't
依頼をした
remember
方々は
where's
失踪者
Vilmara
の名前
village.
すら把握しておりません。覚えているのはただ
That
失
doesn't
踪者
help.
の大まかな特徴と顔だけとのこと。
Okay,
同
that's
じ村の
good.
人なのに名前も知らないのかよ。
What do you mean? Who knows everyone's name in the village? Like, depending on the village, if it is very small, is one thing, but Vilmara village? Where's Vilmara village? I don't remember right now. I don't remember by name.
それに冒険者たちがこぞって失敗してるんだろ。もしかしてそんな人物花からいなかったってことはないか？それか誰かのいたずらだったり。
いえ、その可能性はおそらく低いでしょう。依頼を出された際には村の方が複数人いらっしゃいましたし、あの表情と話し方も冗談を言っているようには思えませんでした。依頼を出すにも手続き料としてモラが必要です。このようないたずらをしたところで何のメリットもありません。
I mean, there are people that put a lot of money on pranks, but usually they're content creators, but true, that would be a little strange.
とりあえずまずはビマラ村で聞き込みをしてみてください。私のところにもいくつか資料はありますが、ここはやはり村の方々から直接情報を得た方が信憑性も高いでしょう。
任せとけ。早速出発しようぜ。いろいろ話を聞いてたらだんだん気になってきたぞ。
I'm a curious person, so I'm curious since the beginning. Bedtime Story, Chapter 4, Act 6. 6 Act. Vilmara Village, where the fuck... It's not that big, so it's comprehensible. It's not that big of a village. Especially in Sumer that has a lot of like foreigners, travelers that come and go.
よし、ビマラ村に着いたな。まずはいなくなった人のことを村人たちに聞いて回ろうぜ。
Okay.
最も困難な依頼を成し遂げるにはまず事細かに情報を集めるとこから始めないとな。
Let me do one thing. I think my browser is fucked. Let's see if this helps. If he wants to. Ouch.
いらっしゃい。何かお求めで？私はここ一帯で商売を。
ああ、いや、オイラたち用事があってここに来た冒険者なんだ。さっきキャサリンのとこでビマラ村の依頼を受けて。
ああ、その件か。はあ、わざわざこんなところまで足を運んでもらってすまないな。正直に言うと、ここの人たちはほぼ諦めてるんだ。やってきた冒険者はみんなやる気に満ち溢れてたが、結局すぐ諦めて帰ってしまったからね。
Basically, skill issue.
耳にタコができるほど情報について聞かれたし、ビマラ村の周辺の地面も掘られて調べ尽くされた。それなのに何の進展もなかったんだ。
じゃあそいつの名前はもともとどこに住んでたんだ？あとそいつの家族は？
知らない知らない知らない。
Thanks.
そんなに答えたくないのかよ。
ああ、いや、すまない。これは何もイラついてるわけじゃなくてだな。ただ君の3つの質問にそれぞれ答えただけだよ。
So those three questions are a no-go then. Is there anything else you can tell us?
知ってることはあまりないが、それでも印象には深く残ってる。何しろこれまでビマラ村で共に暮らしてきた仲間だ。一緒にいろんなことをした記憶だってある。ただね、それらの具体的な内容が出てこないんだよ。あるいは昔は知っていたが今では誰も覚えていないと言った方が正しいかもしれない。いずれにせよ村のみんなで情報を交換し合った上でこうなんだ。
わかったよ。そういうことにしとくぞ。じゃあそいつってどんなやつだったんだ？
ああ、確か20代前半の青
Early
年だったな。
20s.
いつも熱心に人を助けていて
Very
優しいや
kind.
つだった。
Usually those are the ones that disappear.
たまに雑談の相手になってくれてね。それに助けを求める人がいたら我先にと急いで駆けつけてた。実に面白いやつだったよ。
結構そいつのことが気に入ってるんだな。そいつの話になった途端表情が柔らかくなったぞ。
そりゃそうさ。きっとみんなに好かれてただろう。でなきゃ集まって冒険者協会に依頼を出したりしないさ。今時あいつみたいに純粋な心を持った若者はそういない。なんで急に姿を消したんだか。危ない目に遭ってなければいいが。
もしかしたらこっそりどっかに引っ越しただけなんじゃない
That
か？
doesn't fit the personality of the guy.
彼の性格からして挨拶もなしにいきなりいなくなったりしないだろう。仮に本当に
Yeah,
そうだったとしても
also that.
腰なんて大掛かりなことを村の全員に隠し通せるわけがない。
確かにそうだな。情報ありがとな。他のやつにも聞いてみるよ。
Okay, we don't have much to work with.
Oh yeah, 客人かい？
こんにちは。アマディアじいちゃん、オイラたちビマラ村が出した依頼を受けてきたんだ。
おお、そうだったか。ご苦労さん。こんなところまで来てもらって申し訳ないのう。どうかあの子を見つけてやってほしい。
オイラたちいなくなった人のことをもう少し詳しく知りたいんだけど、知ってることを教えてくれないかな？
ああ、もちろんいいとも。お前さんたちの役に立つのなら何でも教えよう。わしは目が不自由で、以前はよくあの子の声をしてるんだ。だが、こうしてあの声が聞こえなくなると、心にぽっかりと穴が開いてしまったかのような気分じゃ。あの子の両親はこのビマラ村におらんようじゃ。でもあの子が寂しそうにしてたことは一度もなかった。それどころかいつも率先して他人の孤独を和らげようと誰かの相手をしておったんじゃ。
Okay.
一人暮らしの老人のところへ家事を手伝いに行ったり、村の孤児の遊び相
That
手に
doesn't
なって
necessarily mean that he wasn't lonely.
それから
Maybe the feeling of being lonely made him
あの子はその話
go
を聞いておっ
talk to
た。
other people.
人を慰めるのも上手じゃったよ。村長としてあの子にはいく
He
ら感謝
seems
して
like
も
a
しきれない。
true, like a very nice guy, and
本
then
来わしの役目の
But
一つ
like
じゃからな。
too kind.
なるほどな。そいつの失踪をお前たちが心配してる理由がなんとなく分かったぜ。本当に優しいやつだったんだな。でも名前、住所、それから家族のこととか村長のアマディアじいちゃんでも知らないのか？
That would help a lot.
そこは まさにわしが一番負い目に感じてるところじゃよ。
Very convenient.
何があってもわしだけは覚えておくべきだったというのに、年を取ってしまったからなのかもしれん。どうしても思い出せなくての。
無理して思い出そうとしなくても大丈夫だぞ。オイラたちで何とかするからさ。
We have a fuck ton of nothing.
お前はどう思う？
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding now.
だな。オイラもそう思うぞ。いくらなんでも名前を覚えてる人がいないなんておかしすぎるし。
That's
住所も
too
家族の情
weird.
報もない。まるでこの世界から消えちゃったみたいだ。
It's not like we've seen this somewhere, right? Wink, wink. I would say it's more like he's someone who would only exist in people's memories.
それってつまりこの世界から消されたんじゃなくて、そもそも存在しなかったってことか？ちょっと待ってくれ。おいら小がらがってきたぞ。記憶の中にしか存在しない人？
Could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Ruka Devata? Like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? Winky winky, that's what... If you didn't got what I meant by wink wink, that is it. It was the Greater Lord Ruka Devata thing and the Wanderer situation.
あなたたちビマラ村に来たばかりの冒険者さん、もしかして依頼を受けて来てくれたの？
Who are you, please? Thanks.
今失踪事件の調査をしてるところなんだ。
よかった、まだ諦めないでいてくれて本当にありがとう。冒険者協会が依頼のキャンセルをしてしまわないかずっと心配してたの。あ、私はアトッサ、ビマラ村の住民よ。そのどうか諦めずにこのまま調査を続けてくれないかな、お願い。
Okay, I'm sure we'll track him down. We'll certainly try our best. We'll track him down.
おう、そう心配しないでくれ。ところで、アトッサは失踪したやつのことをよく知ってるのか？何か手がかりは？
手がかりって言えるかどうかわからないけど、一緒に来てくれる？ある場所にあなたたちを連れて行きたいの。
Okay. Jesus, far as shit. Let me check one thing on my computer. It's kinda lagging. This is annoying the fuck out of me. Okay, let's see if it gets better. It's been a long time since I've last been in Sumero, to be honest. What do you have for us, Atosa?
この木の下か？連れてきたかった場所って。
他と大差なく見えるけど、私にとっては思い出が詰まった場所なの。よくこの木の下で話してたんだ、私たち。雲を見ながら風の流れを感じて、つい時間を忘れてしまうなんてこともしょっちゅうあった。私ね、小さい頃森の中にいたらしくて、それをレンジャーが見つけてくれたの。
Oh, okay.
で、ビマラ村に引き取られたんだ。みんなすごくよくしてくれたし、毎日楽しかった。でもやっぱり当時は寂しくって。
It's dislocated.
寂しい？
なんて言ったらいいかな。たまに 楽しいことや悲しいことが心の中に湧いてくるの。でもそれを誰に話したらいいのかわからなくって、そもそも誰かにこの気持ちを話していいのかどうかすらもね。みんな自分の暮らしがあるし、心の中を打ち明けるのって時に迷惑になったりするでしょ。
I think I got what you mean. That's what family is for. I think I got what you mean.
あなたもそう思う？
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
そっか、ならよかった。本当に羨ましい。私にとってね、彼は家族であり、そして自分を理解してくれる友達でもあったの。どんなことでも彼になら遠慮せずに話せた。あの人は純粋で気配りが上手で、いつも興味津々って顔をしながら話を聞いてくれてた。退屈そうな顔は一度だって見せたことない。そう、まるで自分自身のことを聞いてるかのようにね。失踪してからも話したいことが山ほどあって。それはもういい。彼にもう一度会えればそれだけで十分。
二人は本当に仲がいいんだな。
Yeah.
じゃあそいつ自身のことで何か教えてもらったことは？
Like his
覚えてる
name?
ことは何かないか？
そうね、彼から聞いた話のほとんどはリマラ村で見た面白い出来事とか、思いもよらない空想じみたことだったから。そうだ、前にあなたの両親はどこにいるのって聞いたことあるの。でも彼らはここからいなくなったって言葉が返ってきただけで、結局それが単にここを離れたって意味なのか、それともこの世を去ったって意味なのかは聞く勇気がなくって。
となるとこれといった手がかりはなしか。
こんなに話したのに役に立てなくてごめんね。
Don't say that. You help us understand him better. You gave us much more information than everyone that we're talking until now, to be honest.
こんなにたくさん喋ったのは彼と一緒にいた時以来。そういえばあの人と話すのはいつもこんな夕暮れ時だった。今思い返してみると、彼と話してると時間の流れがすごくゆっくりになって、ずっと喋ってても全然日が暮れなかった気がする。
How romantic.
リラックスしてると時間の流れが遅く感じるよな。あれ？どうしたんだ？
It was always the same time of the day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. Time stopping and shit. What Atosa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery. Oh, come on.
あそこのヒルチョールたち、なんだか様子がおかしくないか？
Ooh, an abyss mage. She's observing everything.
アビス教団がいるぞ。まさか
Shut
あ
the
いつら
hell
が
up.
何かやったのか？
Hello, bro.
気づかれたぞ。戦闘準備だ。
Okay. We can go all out.
瞬く間にいざ勝負。我が剣よ、影に従え。自由のごとく。瞬く間にせい。
Calm the fuck down, bro. shit. One of them gonna get their shield back. Fuck. Okay, fuck this shit. Get your shield back, bitch. Okay. Could be quicker, but fuck it.
あなたたちがいなかったら今頃大変なことになってたかも。
Ah, no problem. We're used to it.
これくらいわけないぜ。
The question we should be asking now is, it's fun. I find it funny. Like they just killed monsters. They killed the Blizzard and everything. And then, like 5 seconds later. So the question should be asked. Oh god. Wait a sec. Sorry, God. I don't know if you're about or not, but fuck off. Rising Impact, hello, bro. Yeah, I have 5 eyes. That's because I can use my model, my PC can handle it, but they also blink. Nope. I'm from SA, I'm from South America. The question you should be asking now is, what is the Blizzard doing around here? I just play with Japanese voice because I prefer.
たまに無差別に攻撃してくるんだって。村長が子供たちに村の外で遊ぶなって厳しく言いつけてるほどでね。
Thank you. Thank Ryzen.
まさか
Thanks for the sub and like.
関わってるのか？念のためビマラ村に戻って様子を見てみようぜ。村の人たちが危ない目に遭ってないといいけど。
I'm more used to it. It's more because of that. Dang it! What are you doing here, bro? Raiden is actually voiced by one of my favorite VAs in Japan. That is Sawashiro Miyuki. I've just started playing. I'm playing blind. I've seen nothing about the quest.
まったく、お前ってほんと神出鬼没だよな。登場するたびにオイラたちをびっくりさせないと気が済まないのか？
貴様たちがアビスを追っている限り、俺たちの道が交差するのも当然のことだ。個人の意思とは関係ない。ってことは、アビス教団を追ってここに来たってことか？アビスの魔物を倒してたみたいだし。そうだが、
Makes sense.
なんだ、貴様たちは違ったのか。
We're also on their tail, but I'll admit we ran to them on accident. We're doing another stuff. Okay, please don't give me spoilers. But if you're saying that it's sad, I'm looking forward to it. I like when it gets more emotional.
いずれにせよ、この地の異変には気づいているはずだ。どんなに鈍くてもな。アビス教団は間違いなくこの近くで何か準備をしている。さらに言うなら、
I'm pretty sure he's already in motion, but
つまりこの近くのヒルチャールに落ち着きがないのもアビス教団の仕業ってことか？
いや、ことここに至ってヒルチャールの落ち着きをなくす程度のことが奴らの目的とは思えん。おそらくそれは何らかの計画の副産物だろう。
でもこの剣がビマラ村の脅威になってるのは確かだぞ。
I'm not the one to like cry
ここを守った方がいいん
with
じゃない
those
か？
kind of story, but I get
村
emotional.
は守る。だがそれ以上にアビス教団がここで何を企んでいるのか突き止める方が重要だ。さらなる悲劇を防ぐためにもな。
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers for many questions.
もとより貴様の質問から逃げるつもりはない。案ずるな。今回は時間がある。後でゆっくり話すとしよう。
You return to Vimara village together and tell based on what you've learned. You quest the village into eventually the sky grows dark.
なるほどな。そのような依頼を受けここに来ていたのか。まるで記憶の中にしか存在しない人。
That seems promising, Ryza.
確かに気になるな。
Answer for the sibling is always welcome.
同意だ。裏でアビス教団が糸を引いているかどうかは今のところ不明だが。
I'm based on a
これ以
spider.
外に得られたのは、ヒル
Mainly.
チャールに落ち着きがないという表面的な情報だけか。やはりあまり収穫はないな。
Well then, how about the intel you promised
こい
me?
つが血縁者の記憶の中で聞いた謎の声のことをな。確か罪人だったっけ？それって一体何者なんだ？
Hmm.
旅人、貴様は血縁者が自分を裏切ったと思うか？
Ooh. Do you believe your siblings have betrayed you? I want to have faith in a manner of speaking, yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. You look like Kokushibo. I don't remember. Who's Kokushibo? I don't remember by name. It's been a long time since I've last seen. It was okay. This guy. To be honest, it was kind of based on that. I like, or like, to be more specific, like I had like an inspiration on that, like the idea of the eyes I took from like the, which was the name? The idea of having like eyes on my forehead was from the Monster Musume Spider Girl, but the style of the eyes, the way they're open and stuff, I got from Kokushibo and other stuff. Okay, do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I want to have faith in him, like, because my personal point, my personal opinion on this whole sibling stuff, I don't think he betrayed me. He has this. Okay, Ryzen, thanks for passing by, for the sub and liking, etc. It was good to meet you. Have a good sleep. Because my point, like with the traveler, is like I don't think I don't want to think that he betrayed me, because like High Nine Love, he 100% betrayed. That is the thing. Like he has this reason. Like technically he betrayed. I have to think because like I'm very impartial on this shit because like he has these reasons, but I think in the manner of speaking, yeah.
なるほど。貴様のその言葉からは迷いを感じたが、 真実が明らかになっていな
Yeah,
い。
that is the thing, like
ことだろう。取り返しのつかないことが起きる前であれば、二人の関係はまだ修復できる。
yeah, because it's more like we don't actually know the full reason on like why. In the last quest, he told us we needed to find the truth of this world. Like, no. That is the thing, like, because we're seeing this world with the eyes of like modern Tibet and stuff, but a lot of things of the past is still kind of cloudy. Especially the ones that involves the period that the sibling was awake and like directly involved. Because if we take a look at the whole situation, most of what we what we know was seen from one perspective only. We don't know, like, we don't even like are, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a long time since I last checked the lore about this stuff, but we're still not sure on why Karia was like was mighted by Celestia, and you don't even know what Celestia is. Like, you don't know if Celestia was actually good, is a good thing or not. There's the whole thing of it tells them through books and everything. It tells that Celestia like came to Teyvat and took ownership of it during the times of the bishops and the sovereigns and stuff. And to the point that New Viet, that is a descendant of the bishops, had beefs with the whole visions and Archon stuff. So we kind of don't know actually a lot of stuff regarding that period. So to me, when they mean like the sibling betrayed us, betrayed me, as I think Celestia is where all the gods were created, but I'm not sure. It is like that is what I think it is what they want to portray. The Celestia is like a kind of like the Olympian gods' homes, like it's like Olympus, but it's still not sure. And the thing is, like, I think that when they mean betrayed us, I think what they mean is like they stopped like going to like travel with you through whatever the hell they went to, and they decided to focus on the whole Abyss Order stuff. But so because of that, I don't think that's why I kind of skeptical on like the sibling betrayed us, because we still don't know a lot of this stuff. So the traveler themselves don't have like a side here. In the beginning, yes, they kinda had, like during the first few Archon quests, like during Mondstadt and Liyue Archon quests, the traveler kinda had a side. There was the side that Archons are good, the Abyss Order are bad. But I think seems like in Azuma, I'm pretty sure, because of the whole Sakoku decree and etc. with the Shogun. Since then, the traveler became a lot more impartial. Like they clearly got more impartial through dialogue options where Lumine or Traveler, whatever your Traveler is, that some dialogue options that Traveler had was literally like, I don't have a side, I just want to find my sibling. And since then, he gets more and more like impartial. It's not going towards the side of the Archons or the Celestia or the Abyss Order. He goes for like, I just want to know what is happening and find my brother. That's it. If my brother is saying that they can't go with me, because they have to deal with the disorder stuff. I want to know what is happening. That's why I think that I don't consider like the sibling betrayals. That's which is basically the situation that like Dainsleif is. If even with Dainsleif, you can see the traveler being skeptical, being hesitant about choosing the side with Dainsleif, and Dainsleif itself is very impartial. Like all they want is to find their sibling, like half the Archons give no information about their son. Yes, exactly that. If I'm not wrong, during the first part of the Inazuma Archon quest, when we were stuck in Rito, the traveler actually says to Thoma, like Thoma was like asking the traveler to help them with the whole Sakoku Decree stuff, but then the traveler literally, I just want information about my sibling. That's it. It doesn't have to do with me. So it's kind of interesting that we're actually taking no sides. We're not like trusting, relying on black and white, hero or villain. We literally just want to know what's happening so we can choose a side. We just fight for what we think is right.
貴様たちが知りたがっている他の罪人とは違ってな。あいつは過去に他の罪人たちと共に国を裏切り、この俺のことも裏切った。
Okay.
奴の名は預言者ベズルフェルネル。
Who? Vedderfalner, the Visionary. Does it have something to do with like real life stuff? That is like a name of something or some kind of shit. Because in the last Dainsleif quest we had Coddybear, that is actually not a made-up name. It's literally the name of something of a guy, a legend that existed during the ancient Greek. Norse mythology, interesting. Vedrfolnir and Ego. In Norse mythology, Vedrfolnir from Old Norse Stormpale, Wind Bleached or Wind Witherer is a hawk sitting between the eyes of an unnamed eagle that is perched on top of the world through Yggdrasil. Unnamed eagle is attached with both the poet Keda, blah blah blah. While the Vedrfolnir soul attached in the present book, blah blah blah. There's no. This guy says that Ratatosk is this cruel name who has run Yggdrasil's ash. But Dainsleif makes me mad because he used to travel with our sibling. He won't give us a lot of information about our sibling. That's kind of infuriating too. It makes me kind of mad. But I think that the reason for him to not do this, especially because if he's just tell us about it, we will be kind of biased. You'll be at least what I think is that if he give us the answer, it will be biased. It will be some kind of bias in the answer, and giving this bias for someone that doesn't know anything, we're gonna take it as the right thing, because we'll see the logic, that his logic will be comprehensible, and we'll think, oh, this is correct, so they're doing it wrong, and we'll be biased. Dainsleif himself says this story is written by the victors or something like that. So I think the way he not giving us the answer is his way of making us find out everything without any kind of bias, any kind of I did that because this, and I don't understand what he did. We'll find out history itself. We'll find out what, for example, we're in Sumer Desert when he found the Korea Gate. We're there and we're not oh, what? Someone's this person said that this and that, blah blah blah, and they were thinking that they could do that for this reason, but if you're like, for example, here Dainsleif, I fought for my kingdom against Celeste because Celeste was wrong. We're just trying to do that. This is bias, and Dainsleif know that this bias is dangerous. Like, which to me is pretty much the reason why he's separated from our sibling. They worked together when they were like kind of cool, but their ideas got diverged, like separated, got different. So because of that, they separated, and then each one of them chose their own path. And for him to not like make the same quote unquote mistake of like uniting ideas so later you can get troublesome, he decided to just like let the traveler find stuff for their own and form their own opinion without like any influence. Hello, Ellen. Hope you're doing well. What is this ego stuff? Ratata's the hero with their around the ash triggers you from above the words of the ego he bears and tells him to Nidhogg beneath. Snorri does not see why a hawk should be seen between the eyes of an eagle. Hilda doesn't show an eagle top. Okay, I'm gonna look at this later, but apparently Vedrfonir the Visionary has something to do with Norse mythology. There is a hawk sitting between the eyes of an eagle, and he likes observe Yggdrasil or some shit like that.
口にするのさえ嫌悪するが、あいつと俺の間には血のつながりがある。あれは俺の兄だ。
Oh, that's interesting. His older brother. That's the moment that I wish Hoyo added a history function to see the messages. That's very useful. What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Karma back then?
罪人は合わせて5人いる。すなわち
Five sinners of Karma, that's interesting. That's kind of big.
賢者フロプタチュール、預言者ベズルフェルニル、黄金レインド
Granddaughter,
極悪鬼
Serloge,
そして月の狩人
Racher of Solnary Redder. Who was Sertologi? I forgot. It's been a long time. Sertologi, where did I? The Foul, yeah. It's the guy from the Foul Legacy stuff. Which were the other ones? Ruptatir, Vedrfonir, Rhine is the Alchemist, there's also Witch, Sertologi is the Foul Legacy guy, and Redder. Also saw Son of Sigi. There's something. Also Norse mythology, I guess. Succeeds the mother father, heroes in Honaland, becomes a perfect ruler representing Volsung. Interesting. 5 seniors of Karia. Rhine Sertologi, Vedrfonir, Ruptatir, Rare too many names.
俺の記憶がいかに摩耗しようと、あいつらの名前だけは決して忘れない。いつの日か必ず奴らへの復讐を果たす。
Interesting. That's also another thing, like what makes the sinner, you know? Like, for example, Rhine could pretty much be like the Fullmetal Alchemist approach of trying to making a human or playing with life, with the whole dragon stuff, Albedo, and etc. Which I don't think it is exactly that. But like, for example, what is the thing about the Foul Legacy, like about Sertologi? And the other ones, like Visionary and stuff. Yes. Hi, Honeycut. I'm doing fine, how are you? Hope you're doing well.
預言者ベズルフェルニル
If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Closer to create the Abyss Order was him, his older brother. Okay. Somehow everything is connected, as it should. If that's true, then the stone slits we found in that ruined fontaine. That is also that fucking hell. Glad you're fine. The ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, the whole thing that we use on the judgment, on the court. That was like the Veterans doing as well. He wrote that. Since that's I need the history fund because I forgot the code names, but Veterfonier was the visionary, so he could have something like Nicole that can look at like timelines, and he can look at he can like predict the future.
そいつらは全員かつてカーン・ルイヤで大きな希望を寄せられた者たちだ。各分野の同世代を束ねる存在だった。当時俺を含めた6人が最悪の発生を食い止め、世界の根幹を揺るがし続ける国王を阻止する。
Vinster King. Who is the Vinster King? It's been a long time since I like let's check up. I catch up in my lore. Fontaine's fucked up my whole lore knowledge, bro. The Vinster Kings was like to be King Irmin, the last king of Conrad. Yes, according to text found near the door to Conrad in the desert. Desert can be yeah. Okay, so this is quote unquote the first time that we've seen that name. We could see like the door, but the door was very hidden deep beneath the desert, so it's kind of... My day is doing kind of fine. Could be better, but doing fine. Hope your day is going well. He's doing good as well.
だが、あの5人が胸に秘めていたのは欲望だ。アビスの誘惑に負けると世界を滅ぼせるほどの力を分け、その手中に収めた。
Divine Mountains of Power, Sinners, Blessed Transcended Beings.
そして世界に匹敵するほどの力を持つようになったんだ。
Interesting.
カーン・ルイヤで最悪が起きたが、奴らは誰一人として立ち上がらなかった。俺は決してそれを許さない。
Oh. Okay, not one of them stood up in defense. Nice to see, bro. Thanks, Haniko. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that they shall never have my forgiveness. This is difficult because if he's telling the truth, that means that the Sarah Logan, not even Ryan daughter, was in the actual cataclysm. So it was basically Dainsleif and the rest of the kingdom. The 5 sinners were not even there. Which means that Ryan daughter was not there. Which is crazy because if I'm not... Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, we all kind of guessed or hypothesized that Ryan daughter was there during the cataclysm, since it had the whole Durin stuff. But it seems like, but if Dane is right, if he's not lying or biasing their shit, Ryan daughter was not there, and Durin was actually like a dog, a bodyguard dog or whatever. That were there, and like the Vinster King had a way to like enable Durin for the war. I don't know. I maybe remember incorrectly though. I don't remember the whole Durin stuff too. And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
このまま放っておけば、奴らはいつか世界そのものを裏切るだろう。
It's interesting the usage of betray in all of the Korean stuff. I don't know for you guys, but to me it's interesting because the usage of the word betray gives a lot of like sense of partiality, and like there's no like entity or like part of the whole Kanria cataclysm stuff that is like more impartial. All of them have some like very strong ideologies, very strong like values. In case of Daisley, for example, his values lies on nationalism, like fighting for the country, like fighting for Kanria. When we saw in the last Daisley quest, Clother also was very partial on like nationalism, Kanria, hating the Archons and Celestia. So the usage of the betray for someone as the traveler that is tackling the Kanria story with as much impartiality as they can, the usage of betray gets kind of tricky. So that's why I don't want to get this Dainsleif story about the 5 sinners not being there with a grain of salt, because it can be an exaggeration. It can be like, no, not one of them was there, when actually they were, but they just didn't prioritize fighting for Kanria. They prioritized their own thing. It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
気にすることはない。言ったはずだ。貴様の質問から逃げるつもりはないと。
As far as you know.
前回別れてから何か新しい手がかりは見つかったか？
はあ、あれから引き続き運命の食器のことを追っていた。すでに運命の食器原初の計画が動き出してからかなりの日数が経っている。以前最古の幸運期の目を奪うことでその計画の一部を阻止したが。
I'm looking at this image. Dude, it's been a long time. This wasn't the. This was after or before the we will be reunited quest? That was like what, 2 years ago? Damn, we've been far in this stuff.
確か魔人オセルを改造するってやつだったっけ？
It was during the old Zio crisis, so it's been 2 years.
ああ、だがあれは技術的な実験に過ぎなかったのだろう。
Okay.
必要不可欠な幸運期の目を手に入れていないにもかかわらず、奴らは実験段階を飛ばして何かしらの方法で計画を進めている。何せその兆候がいくつも見られるからな。
じゃあこれからどうするんだ？まだ間に合うんだよな。
今最も優先すべきは運命の食器が何に使われるか明らかにすることだ。これが分か
Yes.
ればアビス教団の目的にもいくらか目処が立つ。
Yeah, the Loom of
現
Fate
在
seems
把握
like
してい
their
る情報からすると、運命の
main
食器は
flow
お
of
そらく
plans.
地脈と関係しているのだろ
地脈？
う。前に旅人が見た血縁者の記憶もあの一帯の地脈が不安定だったことによるものだ。
Why don't you get a better OC mate? What do I mean by that? If you mean like the character and the PNG stuff, I like to do this thing on my own, and I don't. Mostly because not only because I want to make it for my own stuff, but because I can. I have no ways of doing it right now. You were able to observe a Simmons memory last time. I believe that was due to the fact that ley lines in that area were
それ
unstable.
にここ最近アビス教団を追っていて気づいたことがある。 奴らが活動した地域では地脈に問題が起こっているようだ。必ずな。
And one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
あれだとするとオイラたちがビマラ村で探してるまるで記憶の中にしか存在しない人も何か関係してるんじゃないか？
Memories, ley lines, the loom of fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all of
そ
this?
の可能性もゼロではない。明日から俺もそっちの調査に加わろう。今回の事件は確かにある種の契機になるかもしれん。
またダインと一緒に行動できるな。じゃあ今日は早めに休んで明日はもう少し遠くまで行ってみようぜ。
Okay. Thank God you're passing the time for me. Finally more attractive. Every stream said.
昨日は考えることが多すぎたせいで頭がクラクラするぞ。ダインのやつ難しい話ばっかするんだもんな。
Like, I don't know what you mean by. I don't know what you meant by like Kai IE, but to me it was is most like this is I'm not a character designer, but I could go for like something more attractive, or whatever, but get something that is more attractive, will gather more attention, etc. But I like to do my stuff with my with my personal touch, so it gets more like not intimate, but it gets more genuine. But if I didn't understand correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't know what you meant by like Kai IE, mark of Kai IE every streamers have. Yeah, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. Is all things fall. Blah blah blah. My head's a
とりあえ
mess.
ずダインのところに行こうぜ。今日はやらなきゃいけないことがたくさんあるからな。
And like, because I like what I like about what I want to do with my streaming stuff is more like, how can I say? Just have a space like, for me to like talk with people. I'm not like, how can I say? I'm not try harding. I'm not like going full on content creation and stuff.
ダイン
This is literally just a hobby.
ダインってば何ぼーっとしてんだよ。何かあったのか？
Did something happen? What's wrong?
貴様たちが話していた失踪者だが、そいつはどんなやつだ？
お確か20代前半の男の人だったよな。一体どうしたんだよダイン。
先ほど頭の中にあるものが突然現れた。どうやら
Sorry for the question, but I'm curious.
だって
Why do you think I should be going for this?
夜に夢を見たとか。
I'm very curious right now.
いや、あれは夢じゃない。今朝目が覚めた後、急に頭の中にこの記憶が浮かんできた。確実に言えるのは、俺はこの男に会ったことがないということ。
Well, what exactly did you remember?
ああ、確かその記
Don't
憶
worry,
の
Haniko.
は最古の幸運期の目をそいつに渡していた。
Okay, that's kinda
っ
big.
てことはいなくなった人がアビス教団とつながってるのは確かみたいだな。
No shit, Sherlock.
ああ、それにおそらくそいつは人の脳内に記憶を埋め込む能力を持っている。
That's kind of monka. How is that even
それが
possible?
本当ならビマラ村のみんなもただ頭の中に嘘の記憶を埋め込まれただけなんじゃないか。もともとそいつのことなんか知らなくて。でもこんなことをしたところで一体何の役に立つんだ。
今朝のこの一件でアビス教団側の状況が一つ露呈した。
Okay.
お、それって
奴らは依然として最古の幸運期の目を求めている。それを
Okay.
探すことをまだ諦めていないということだ。
So basically, the eye of the first filter is mandatory for their
このような
plans.
記憶を埋め込んだのも目のありかを唯一知っている俺の頭を混乱させるためだ。
Is the eye still safe? What if the memory is real?
そう心配するのも無理からぬことだ。だがアビス教団にそれを現実にする力はない。しかし奴らの目に対する執着を見る限りそれなりの用心はしておくべきだ。これが
Fair.
まだこちらの手にあるか確認しておこう。二人も来てくれ。
Okay.
目を隠した場
That's
所に行くのか。
monk. But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, are we just exposing the eye's location? That was what I was thinking. Maybe that's the reason the Blizzard implanted the memory in the first place, to force them to confirm the eye's location. That would be a very good move by the Blizzarder. Like making Dane's insecurity take him to the eye location. Given what I know of him though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Okay, let's go. Where is it? Jesus is so... Interesting. We're going back to the first eye, with the eye of the first filter again. Oh, it's here.
ここに隠してあるのか。確かに人気が全くないし気づかれにくい場所だな。早速確認しに行こうぜ。
I'm pretty sure this is just a... I wanna believe that this is just a decoy location.
待て、旅人。
What? Oh god. The memories are coming back.
急ごう、入るぞ。
I have no time to lose, let's head inside. What was Dane going to tell me just now?
おい、おいら置いてくなって。
Come on, be quicker. It'll be a domain, won't be. Place of Revelations. Dane brings you to where he hid the eye before. As you continue onward, the answers will soon be revealed. But when you step within, there seems to be something strange going on with Dane. I'm gonna... Why do I feel like I'm gonna regret going with that comp? But I don't care, this is just story. We're probably gonna have to fight waves of enemies made of electro slimes or some shit, but I don't care. Ooh. Sayuri plays again, bro. Cast music. Do. There's nothing below. Oh, God.
健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。はっはっとはっはっえいやっはっはっはっ
I missed it. God damn it.
瞬く間に
Jesus, my Genshin is dealing like 3 damage. Next.
浄化せよ。逃がさない。はっ炭になるがいい。えい
Ouch.
剣に近い。
This is the last one.
ここの仕掛けはどうやら時間の経過とともに変化しているようだ。横の扉から上層に行ける。
Puzzle,
そこで仕掛けを再起
puzzle.
動するとしよう。
Interesting that this Dainsleif quest that was supposed to be Fontaine's Dainsleif quest is happening on Sumeru. But it makes sense, Sumeru is the place for Karya. What do you have here? Chest Z. Oh, god damn. I hope you don't activate on me. You activate, oh, you got to be kidding me. Does it work?
これが海山を。はっはっ行け。ふん。やっ、我が剣よ、影に従え。はっはっはっとふっふっとはっ
Why did I set about regretting? At least my Beetle deals damage, bro. Bro. Oh, interesting. Is there a chest around here? Apparently no. Nah, it's just
全ての不問を光が指し示すエリアまで回転させる。
Thanks, Dainsleif.
ここの仕掛けを解けるはずだ。
Okay, which one? This one is the below. And then we. It's not that difficult, I guess. There's a exact position, so Is that
扉が
it?
開いたら
Okay.
進むとしよう。目指す終点はもうすぐだ。
Hi, hi. Ooh, big place. Big place. I'll probably have to fight 300 monsters here. Or worse. An abyss like
ここが一番奥みたいだな。
Yeah.
気をつけろ。アビスの気配だ。
Ooh. Okay, you're not that bad.
本当にアビス兄弟の奴らが現れたぞ。
Oh god.
浄化せよ。撃つよ。いざ勝負。いけ。健康よ。世の乱れを切り尽くせ。行くぞ。よく見ておけ。
What an ass parry.
我が剣よ。影に従え。
Ouch. What are you doing? Get out of there, bro. Come on.
全部返してやる。
Worst parry of my life.
陣営のごとく。
Ouch.
見て。逃がさない。やっ、いざ勝負。
Good thing almost died. Ouch. This enemy has moved. It takes 400 years to. It's 400 years to
世の乱
go.
れを切り尽くせ。
Oh god damn it. Fuck off with that shit.
予想通り偽りの記憶は罠だったか。アビス教団は俺たちの後をつけていたようだ。
Yeah.
これで奴に会う機会も。
Oh god, the memories.
感じなかったか。地脈の乱れだ。アビス教団め、また何か企んでいるらしい。
お前って本当に感覚が鋭いよな。おいら特に何も感じなかったぞ。
貴様たち、今から俺の言う通りに動け。あそこの仕掛けを使ってここから離れろ。
Why though? Leave you here on your own? Will it be
今
alright?
アビス教団は何かをしようとしているところだ。このタイミングでビマラ村に戻れば例の失踪者を見つけられるかもしれん。二手に
Okay.
分かれると考えればいい。
Alright. You're acting weird, my boy. Dane does have a point, but something still feels off. What am I missing? A lot of things, but ooh. Something big is about to happen. Will it be the sibling? It is.
やはりな。こうして貴様たちの罠にはまることでようやく俺の前に現れる気になったか。
Hello, either.
君は自分自身と幸運期の目の両方をかけた。これだけの餌を用意されたんだ。誘惑に負けて罠にかかったのはむしろ俺の方なんじゃない。真っ向の剣ラインスレイブ。
一人で来たのか。貴様の信者たちはどうした。連れてこなかったのか。
十分な準備をした真っ向の剣を前にいくら戦力を投入したところで無駄なことだよ。
Damn.
俺一人で君に立ち向かった方がマシだ。言いたいことがたくさんあるのは知ってるよ。でもその話は俺を倒せたらにしよう。
Talk to my sword. Ooh, the eyes thing was very good. And of course we're not gonna see it. Fuck me. Let me see, bro. Come on.
アビス教団が動いてる上に地脈もおかしくなってるなんて。急いでリマラ村に戻ろう。
I knew your current special story mode. I just wanna see how the map is going, bro. Where am I?
おい、あのヒルチャールを見ろよ。
They seem strangely calm.
落ち着きがないって話だったよな。なんでまたおとなしくなってるんだ。
Wait, I hear something. Oh.
新たな世界で彼らは誇りにまみれた太陽に別れを告げ、
Ooh, either.
二度と苦難に思い悩まされることはなく、冒涜に関する概念も区別する必要がなくなる。
New world, they bid farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
これを代償に魂は純粋で透明になるんだ。
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure. Interesting.
今の声って一体。
It was. You heard it too, Paimon? It was someone's voice.
優しい口調だったよな。あの声がヒルチャールたちをなだめたのか。
Maybe?
なんだかよくわからないぞ。とりあえず
Oh, sorry. They're just sleeping, bro.
ここのヒルチャールも同じだ。みんなおとなしくなってるぞ。
ほら、君も僕もここにいるよ。僕たちは引き換えに無限の時間を手に入れ愛に尽くす。悲しみに暮れる時も涙を飲む必要がなくなるんだ。
Is that voice again?
急がないと。
あっちを見てくれ。あいつら寝てるみたいだぞ。
そして最後に彼はささやく。眠ろう、父よ。心安らかに眠るんだ。愛する人たち。
Sleep well, father, sleep well, my beloved people.
再び目が覚めた時、僕たちはもう互いを区別する必要がなくなる。
That father may be the Western king, but I'm not really sure about that. My beloved people would be the prince, like the prince telling for the people to sleep well. Father is the Western king, if you take into account that the sibling is the prince / princess of Caria. Okay, when you awake, that which differentials shall be no more. That probably what will happen in the end of the Loom of Fate. stuff.
詩のようにも物語のようにも聞こえるな。でも少なくともヒルチャールたちは落ち着いたみたいだ。これでビマラ村も多少は安全になったな。とりあえずヒルチャールのことは置いとこう。今なら例の失踪者が見つかるかもってダインが言ってたし、急いでビマラ村に戻ろうぜ。
Okay, let's go. I can't teleport. Fuck. I can teleport to walk 100 meters, bro. Amadia. Still old guy.
アマディアじいちゃん、なんともなかったか？この近くでアビス教団が何かしてるみたいなんだけど。
アビス教団が？そういった話は聞かんが。まあ何にせよ気にかけてくれてありがとう。少なくともわしの感覚じゃ今日のビマラ村はいつも通りじゃよ。
そっか、ならよかったぜ。そうだ、オイラたち今日村にいなかったんだけどさ、あれから失踪者に関する手がかりは見つかったか？
失踪者？誰のことじゃ？
Okay, memories are being tampered here and there. Because remember, things just got even more complicated.
お前たちがずっと探してるビマラ村の青年のことだぞ。わざわざスメールの冒険者協会に行って依頼を出しただろ。その人探しの依頼を受けてなかったらオイラたちもビマラ村には来てなかったんだけど。
すまんのう。だがそう慌てんでくれ。単に年のせいで忘れてしまっただけかもしれん。少なくとも今のところお前さんたちの言うことに全く心当たりはないが、他の人にも聞いてみてはどうじゃ？
どういうことだ？わかったよ。邪魔したな、アマディアじいちゃん。絶対おかしいぞ。昨日アマディアじいちゃんと失踪者について話したのに、今日になっていきなり忘れるなんて。
Someone's doing shit to people's memories.
まさかビマラ村のみんなが失踪者の記憶をなくしてるってことはないよな。
It's too early to say. We should check in with others first. We should. I mean, we could, but it's pretty much like confirmed. I'm pretty sure that is it.
こんな状況になった原因は他にもあるかもしれない。別の人にも話を聞いてみようぜ。
Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll forget about this person at the end of everything. Who knows? Who knows? We should confirm with the girl with Atose.
失踪者？誰のことだ？
やっぱりこうなるのか。お前が褒めてた青年のことだぞ。よく話し相手になってくれたって教えてくれただろ。20代前半の熱心で優しいやつだって言ってたじゃんか。
おお、誰のことを言ってるか。
Someone that didn't went missing, I'm pretty sure.
本当か？思い出してくれたんだな。
私が今の若者をそう高く評価することはめったにない。そこまで褒めたということは彼しかいないだろう。間違いない。だがなぜ失踪したと？
Have you seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
彼ならさっき他の人と一緒に村を出ていくのを見たぞ。まだそう遠くへは行ってないはずだ。
Ooh, I just thought of a thing. Maybe they didn't tamper with the memories, but we went back in
バハ
time.
ラームはまだ失踪した人のことを覚えてたぞ。
Like
し
we
かもさっき見かけたって。
like we just went to the moment where he left the village and then went missing.
もしかして記憶に問題があるんじゃなくて、失踪前までオイラたちがタイムセー
God
ブしたって
fucking damn it,
可能
Paimon.
性はないか？
I was just a little bit behind, a little bit like before Paimon. That kind of gets me upset. Given everything they mentioned about disturbance with the ley lines, I'll say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully what's really going on. Oof, Phoenix Wright moment. People have forgotten about the missing person who returned to a point before the disappearance took place. We're presently traversing someone's memories.
マハールカ・デバータの時みたいに誰も彼のことを覚えてない。記憶に変化が起きてるみたい。
Not that. Present traversing someone's
記
memories.
憶の中にしか存在しない人。私たちは今誰かの記憶の中にいるんじゃ。
I think it is the back in time stuff because I'm like with the conjecture of like with the idea that the person exists, but I'm really not sure about that too. We returned to a point before the disappearance took
時
place.
間を遡っていて彼の失踪前に戻ってるのなら。
Sorry. I think it would be like presently traversing someone's memory or this one. I want to be this one because it would be much more interest to me. But I think it could be this one.
過去に戻るなんて簡単にはできないはず。
Yes, that's thought. We're just going through
オイ
memories.
ラたちが誰かの記憶の中にいるだなんて。そうだぞ。なんでオイラ地脈の乱れのことが頭から抜けてたんだ。お前が前に血縁者の記憶に入ったみたいに、オイラたちも今誰かの記憶の中にいるってことか。それに本当にその通りだったら、ここの時間があいつの失踪前だってことにも説明がつくな。だって記憶の中なんだから。
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find
あ
him.
あ、そうだな。記憶の中にしか存在しない人。やっとそいつの正体をつかむチャンスが来たぞ。でもさっき他の人と一緒に村を出たってバハラームが言ってたよな。どこを探せばいいんだ。
Where you leave the
この流れ
village.
がいつまで続くかわからないし、間に合わない可能性もあるぞ。そもそもここが誰の記憶の中かってことも分かってないし。
Let's go through what we know so far.
今んとこそれが一番効率のいいやり方だもんな。この前オイラたちは失踪者に能力があることを確信した。それは
Implant memories into the minds of others.
そうそれだ。その能力をもとに考えていけば例の失踪者に近づく手がかりを見つけられるんじゃないか。例えばその能力の欠点とか。
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell. Seems more false memories will not change.
みんなの記憶の中にある情景はほぼビマラ村、あるいはその近隣のもの。そこから先に行けるかどうかは今のところ不明。
Time does not pass within false memories.
記憶の中で時間が流れたら元の記憶との間にズレが生じてしまうかもしれない。違和感に気づかれる可能性も一気に高くなるはず。
False memories are easily forgotten.
実際に経験した記憶と埋め込まれた記憶ではどうしても差が生じるはず。後者には何かしら時間に関する制限が出てくるかもしれない。
I think it's this one.
なるほど。どうりで空の色がずっと変わらないわけだ。ここは時間が流れてなかったんだな。これが記憶を埋め込む能力の欠点か。記憶は追加で埋め込まれるものだから、埋め込まれた側は1日に24時間以上のことを経験することになる。でもその追加分の記憶の中で時間が流れちゃったらすぐ違和感に気づくだろうな。
Yes.
例えばこんな疑問が浮かぶかもしれない。なんで自分は同じ時間に2つの物事を同時にやってるんだろうって。その違和感をなくすためにある時間帯を丸々埋め込むんじゃなく、ある時点だけを記憶に埋め込んでるんだ。
Okay, not so far from what I thought. If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer. In whose memory is this place?
空の色は彼女が言ってた時間と一致してる。ダインが少し前に記憶を埋め込まれてたけど、もしかするとダインに埋め込まれた記憶は人。
Sorry.
村長は彼のことを忘れてしまったのかと思ったけど、実際は人探しの依頼を出す前になっていただけだった。
It's a Tosa.
あ、思い出した。アトッサは確かにそう言ってたな。
そういえばあの人と話すのはいつもこんな夕暮れ時だった。今思い返してみると、彼と話してると時間の流れがすごくゆっくりになって、ずっと喋ってても全然日が暮れなかった気がする。
間違いない。ここはアトッサの記憶だ。
Let's go to the tree.
アトッサとあいつはきっと一緒にあの木の下にいるはずだ。
To the tree. There we have. Of course, the dude is a Korean.
ジェイとおばあちゃんはね、若い頃にやってた傭兵の癖が抜けずについ言ってしまうだけなの。だからわざと子供たちを怖がらせてるわけじゃないみたい。そういえばいつも私ばっかり喋ってるよね。あなたのことも教えてほしいな。何か話したいこととかない？もし何も思いつかないなら、私のことをどう思ってるか。
Girl, you literally fell in love with that dude.
芯が強くて、それでいてすごく繊細な子だ
Look
と
at this man,
これから
bro.
素敵な人にたくさん出会って、とても幸せな生活を送ることになる。僕の
You
ことなんか
one earring type of dude.
あれ？あそこにいるのってあなたのお友達？
Hello. What an awkward moment. We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? At what point did he just have the corner of
そっか。
outfit?
記憶の中のアトッサはまだオイラたちのことを知らないんだよな。
Yes.
友達だよ。きっと僕を探すためにかなり苦労したんじゃないかな。だからごめん、あとさっきの続きはまた未来で話そう。まずは友達をもてなさないと。
未来か。うん、いいよ。じゃあ私先にビマラ村に戻ってるね。またゆっくり話そう。
So
君に会えて嬉しいよ、旅人。僕たちが会うのはこれが初めてだよね。
how do you know my name? Oh my fuck. Factoring the memories, the Abyss Order, the Luma Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. Oh my goddamn ass. Clothar Albrecht, no.
アビ
He
ス兄弟
be
の創立者で不死の呪いを解いた男。
Caliber Albrecht.
その極限の悲しみから生まれて、あの子は運命の食器になる。
The visionary
ア
Vedgerfornia.
ビスの力を盗んだカーン・ルイヤの五大罪人の一人である。
The one that I don't know is not it. That is not is Clothar. It can't be Clothar. I think it's Vedgerfornia.
違う。
No,
も
it's Caliber for fuck's
あな
sake.
たはカリベルト・アルベリヒ
As if-
だね。
God damn.
僕のことを知ってるの？驚いた。君とは初対面のはずなのに。あ、そっか。記憶のおかげだね。血縁者の記憶を通してあの頃の僕に
How
会った
do
こ
you
とがあ
know
るん
so
だ。
much?
ここはアトッサの記憶で、もともとは彼女にお別れを告げに来たんだけど、場所を変えよっか。さよならの挨拶はメッセージをいくつか残すとしよう。
Yo. What? What is written here? For God's sake, I'll have to look at it after. Oh my god. Damn. I can't read Tevarian, bro. Or whatever this alphabet is. The proof of existence. The sounds are so relaxing. Music is very calm. Cardi. What is this place?
僕の意識空間、そう理解してくれていいよ。僕が現実世界に存在してないことは君たちももう知ってるでしょ。
You look quite exhausted.
大丈夫。お客さんをもてなすくらいの力は残ってるから。ずっとこういう風に君と話したかったんだ。やっとその願いが叶ったよ。
This is a rare opportunity for me as well. I should try to learn as much information from Cardibear as I can. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is the Loom of Fate?
極限の悲しみと苦痛、血に流れる希望と開口、そして常識では測れないアビスの力。父さんはかつて言った。これら全てを揃えた時、僕は運命の食器になれるって。でも実際僕は運命の食器になれたとは言えないだろうね。運命の食器はただ僕を利用して組み上げられただけなんだから。その瞬間、カリベルト・アルベリヒという人間は死んだんだ。 今君の前に立てるこの僕もただ運命の食器の中に残された一つの意識に過ぎない。
Kyber is dead. That's why you no longer exist outside of people's memories.
運命の食器は地脈を紡ぐことのできる機械なんだ。
Weaving ley lines, that's dangerous. Like, imagine someone is able to like control the ley lines, the thing that like deals with memories and the flow of space, time, or whatever.
初期段階では記憶を作ったり埋め込んだりすることしかできないけど、運命の食器が完成に近づくにつれその機能はますます強化されていく。そう、本物の地脈を紡ぐことさえできるようになるんだ。
So the Loom of Fate is literally a plan that the Berserker is doing, so they can rewrite what happened in Karma? But that would just work with memories. If they want to do something like for real, they would have to do something like Scaramouche did. But then you have to take them to the Akasha. God, Jesus.
そして運命の食器が完成し地脈さえも紡げるようになった時、記憶に影響を与えるような初歩的な能力は消え、運命の食器は正真正銘世界規模の道具になるんだ。
It is literally like the Akasha. Like when we're talking about like impact that it can do to the history of the world and everything, yeah, it is basically like the same way that the Akasha does stuff. So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
運命の食器が出来上がるまでこの未完成品の操作権限を僕が持ってるのはある種の埋め合わせといったところかな。だってこれのために命を捧げたんだからね。
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carver through the half-finished Loom of Fate. And he can't notice the difference because he's from Karma or some shit. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara village?
ああ、それについては僕のわがままでみんなに記憶を入れてしまったんだ。君にもビマラ村のみんなにも迷惑をかけてしまったね。ごめん。僕はただ僕という人間が存在してたことをみんなに知ってほしかったんだよ。まるでこの世界を生きていたかのように、ね。
I see. So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing people's memories really count as living? That's a difficult question. Because to me, like, existing people's memories count as existing, but I don't think it really counts as living. Because when you're talking about living most of the time, we consider that living is enjoying enjoying life or whatever. And he didn't, he just existed, so it's hard.
君が今考えてることは大体わかるよ。僕が無意味なことをやってるって思ったんでしょ。でも僕は本当に悔しかったんだ。もしこの世界をちゃんと生きていたら、もし自分の人生があったら、みんなの目に僕はどんな風に映ってたんだろう。 それをどうしても知りたかった。アマディアじいちゃんにバハラーム、ジェイットおばあさん、それにあとさ、災いも呪いもなく、ただ静かな村でみんなと平穏に暮らす。その時
I
僕はどうしてるん
see.
だろうって、それが気になって自分の人生を歩んでみたくなったんだ。
Yeah, I see, I see.
自分勝手なことをしてしまった。たとえ僕の生きた痕跡が人々の記憶をつなぎ合わせてようやく形になるものだったとしても、見苦しいよね。僕はもうとっくに死んでるっていうのに。
I see. That is the thing, like he was like trying to live, but the thing is, like, he has died a long time ago, and I don't know, is it a sensible question?
僕の命は8歳で終わりを迎えた。大人になる機会なんてなかった。精神年齢だけが無意味に成長してる。この大人になった姿も父さんの見た目から想像したものに過ぎない。
In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know, everyone's looking for you.
知ってるよ。でも僕にはどうしようもできない。
Since he
もし
didn't
現実世
exist.
界に存在したなら、僕だって突然みんなの前に現れて驚かせたかったさ。
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them. Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. They might still need my help.
魔法の剣、ダインスレーブ様のこと？ああ、そっちはもう終わったはずだよ。行く必要はないと思う。
Settled.
だって僕はもともと記憶の中にしかいられない存在だからね。こうして君と意識空間で対等に話せてるということは、つまり運命の食器がもう完成したってことだ。
Oh my god. What? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field teller must have fallen into the hands of the abyss. Could something have happened today?
ダインスレーブ様のことなら心配ない。無事だよ。目を失ったのは僕が彼の計画を当てたからだ。あの目はダインスレーブ様の体内に隠されてたんだよね。おそらく彼の当初の計画はアビス教団の策を逆手にとって偽の隠し場所に誘い込み、再び王子様に会うことだったんだろう。そして幸運期の目は君に預け、先にそこから離脱させる。そうすればダインスレーブ様は自分の目的を果たすのと同時に目の安全も確保できる。
But
とても周到な計画だね。
they never handed me the eye.
そう、それは彼が渡したと思ったからだ。
Oh, that's where you came in the plan, little boy. Very cunning. Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that when?
君たちが偽の隠し場所に入る前だよ。
待て、旅人。
どうしたの？
Oh, this is when he wanted to give me the eye. But the false memory entered and he was okay, I just gave her, so let's proceed. Ooh, very smarto. Very smarto, very clever of you, little Carrie
そう
Bear.
入るぞ。
So when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being planted in his mind. No wonder.
あの瞬間僕は ラインスレーブが旅人に目を渡したという偽りの記憶を埋め込んだ。急いでいたからラインスレーブ様はそれを信じ込み、何の違和感も覚えなかったよ。ごめん、どうしても運命の食器を完成させないといけなかったんだ。そのためには
Cool, we've lost an advantage. So, they had the eye this whole time. To the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are your plans on doing with it?
別に隠すつもりはないけど、実は僕も王子様の目的を知らないんだ。テイワットの地脈体系は星の深くに根を張ってる。新しい地脈を想像したところで元の地脈に取って変わることもできなければ、それを伸ばすこともできない。殿下が考える計画の前では僕はあまりにも小さい存在だ。その全貌を覗くことなんてできない。でも少なくとも僕は運命の食器で自分の目的を果たせた。
Your goal? I think it is like living, having a life, meeting people.
覚えてるかな、僕の父さんコロタール・アルベリヒのこと。記憶の中であの人に会ったことがあるよね。ヒルチャールだった僕はアビスの力によって知性を取り戻した。あの瞬間、言い表せないほどの恐怖と焦燥感がこの胸に湧いたんだ。そんな僕を父さんは物語でなだめてくれた。ここは童話の世界であり、僕はただ小さな怪獣の姿になっただけだってね。一瞬ではあったけど、あの話は確かに僕の恐怖を和らげてくれた。僕の目的は至ってシンプル。運命の食器が完成する間際、記憶を想像する機能が最も強くなったタイミングで、全てのヒルチャールに偽りの記憶を埋め込むことだ。僕は父さんのようにその記憶で彼らに童話、愛、それから僕たちに関する物語を聞かせた。
Oh, I see. So the thing that caused the Helixers to calm down back then was Carver's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Helixers a moment of comfort and peace.
僕には世界を変えることなんてできない。現実世界の存在すら失った僕からすると、これが最も有意義なことだった。
Perhaps, I think, it was a very meaningful indeed.
僕は運命の食器に残ったわずかな意識に過ぎない。だから本来ならずっと前に消えてしまうはずだった。この目的があったからこそ、ここまで持ちこたえられたんだ。こうして寝る前の物語を語り終えた以上、もう休まなきゃね。
He's gone.
そっか、最後の挨拶に間に合わなかったみたいだね。カリベルテの意識が消えたことで、主のいなくなった空間はもうじき消える。 二人ともここにいるべき人じゃないから触れることはできない。じゃなかったら俺だってホタルを抱きしめてた。少し話そっか。こんな風に足を止めて二人でゆっくり話せる機会ってめったにないからね。
That's a powerful
そう
moment.
思うでしょ。
Yeah, I almost can't believe it's real.
さっきの戦い本当に大変だったんだ。ああ、ラインとの戦闘のことなんだけど、まさか俺に向かって剣を振るうのにまだためらいがあったなんて。そうじゃなかったらきっと今の俺でも真っ向の剣にはかなわなかったはず。500年前ならなおさらだ。
That's interesting. So Dainsleif is that strong. Even after 500 years, she either wouldn't be a match for Dainsleif on full power. That's a very emotional and powerful moment. Like the first time that we actually had a conversation one-on-one with the sibling. What exactly are you planning? What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
そうだね。運命の食器。実はその機能を完全に生かす方法は今も見つけられてないんだ。
Also,
まだ時間はある。
for the ones that were here, it's interesting when I was talking that it is exactly like I don't know if it was a demonstration, an example of what I was saying about Dainsleif not telling anything for the traveler. You don't want the traveler to be biased on their judgment. But right now we're asking either. They're telling so. My side of the story is this. I'm gonna answer your question, but I'll try my most to not like bias anything as far as I went to
天理が目覚めるまでね。
before the heavenly principles awaken. So the heavenly principles will awake again for something, and that's the moment that the observers are waiting for. The heavenly principles awake, so they can attack. And okay, the heavenly principles are still asleep.
500年前にカンルイヤで最悪が起きてから天理は眠り
Yes, exactly that. That's
少し
right.
前に水神が自分のカムクラを壊した
Yeah.
そう
Yes.
ないがしろとしても天空の島は何の反応も見せなかった。
Yeah, that was weird too.
でもいつか必ず天理が目覚める日は訪れる。今の俺たちはそのきっかけも理由も分かってないだけ。
I see. So they're like hastening they try to fulfill the Loom of Fate as quick as possible because the Heavenly Princess could awake any time that it wants. There are not like any evidence, even something as big as the Divine Throne being destroyed by Full Solar didn't trigger the Heavenly Principles. Wonder tampering with the Akasha and everything. No fucks given by the Heavenly Principles as far as I'm aware. So they're just preparing stuff. You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
まあそう言えるかな。ほら、カリベルトのことを考えてみて。彼はすごく純粋で、今俺たちがいる
But that's so new though.
無垢で穏やかだったよね。それにヒルチャールだった時、その仮面の下を鏡で見ても精神を汚染され
Oh,
なかった。
about the curse,
こ
yeah.
の世界にはいなくなった後でも誰かの心を癒せる人がいる。でも そんな彼の存在する権利を誰が奪った？もちろん
Difficult question.
これはほんの一例に過ぎない。俺が天理に抱いてる感情は言葉で簡単に説明できるようなものじゃないから。
Again, what I said. Dainsley didn't tell us shit because he didn't want it to be biased. He just gave his point of view. And now we're doing the opposite. We're looking at the point of view of either. And now, what I like is that both of them didn't tell us to side with them. They just went, so our side is that. If we were right or wrong, it's on you. You judge us. You have your own judgment, and you take the side that you think is the right one. If you think no, there are no right sides, you fight for what you think is right. So in that case, for example, he says about Carver, and for either, it is the Heavenly Principle's fault. But for Dainsleif, there's not a reason to use him as a tool for the Loom of Fate. That's why I think it is interesting about this line, this storyline of the Conrad stuff. It's very like, what can I say? It's well written enough so everyone has their like you can understand what everyone's going for. And the only one you can really understand is the one that are very divine like and there's no info about it, that is the Heavenly Principles. For everyone that you've seen in the game, you can kind of understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Hotaru.
この世界でそういう風に私を呼ぶのはお兄ちゃんだけだよ。本当はお兄ちゃんに聞きたいことがたくさんあったんだけど、今はいい。だってわからないの。あることだけがどうしてもずっとわからない。なんで一緒に旅を続けてくれないの？
旅の終点で果ての花の海って場所
Sea
に
of flowers at the end.
覚えてるかな。ずっと昔俺たちが一緒に他の星々を旅してた時、ホタルはこう言ったんだ。宇宙のどこかであの花が咲く花の海を探したいって。そしてあの場所にはその花の海が目の前に広がってた。これってただの偶然だと思う？
それって
俺だってずっと思ってたんだ、ホタル。でも戦争が終わってあの最後の答えを手に入れるまでは自分とどう向き合ったらいいかわからないんだ。ましてやホタルのこととなるとなおさらね。
空間が
Yeah, time's up.
主がいなくなったからもうここを維持できないんだと思う。実はこの空間はお互いに触れられないだけじゃないんだ。消えた瞬間からここで起きたことは誰の記憶にも残らない。全てあるべきじゃなかった。俺たちが今回再会したこともそう。
そんな、なんでもっと早く教えてくれなかったの？
You fucking bitch. That was a very powerful moment. Very, like, emotional.
眠いな。まだ頭がぼーっとしてるぞ。お前より少し早く起きたからビマラ村のみんなに話を聞いてきたんだけど、どうやらオイラたち昨日村の近くで眠ってたみたいなんだ。どんなに呼んでも起きないから村まで運んでくれたんだってさ。あ、それとさっき隊員が来てたぞ。怪我をしてるみたいだったけど、お前の無事を確認した後何か考え込みながらここを離れてったぜ。大丈夫かなあいつ。
He never changes, does he? I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
そういえば記憶の中でオイラたち誰かに会ってた気が。確かカリベルトって呼んでたよな。そいつがオイラたちの探してた失踪者だったのか。その後どうなったんだっけ。全然思い出せないぞ。
Caribbean and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
え、本当か。それってすごく重要な情報だろ。
I guess our commission's complete then. The missing villager, the person who only exists in people's memory, was Caribbean all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the
で
villagers.
その後は他にも何かあったのか。
After that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
おい、ここにいたのか。よく眠れたか。
バハラーム外から戻ってきたみたいだけど、なんかいいことでもあったのか。そんな嬉しそうな顔しちゃって。
ああ、まあいいとも悪いとも言えるな。昨日のことなんだが、ビマラ村でも捜索チームを組むことになったんだ。君たち冒険者に丸投げするのも良くないってことでね。それで失踪者を探していたところ、急に思い出したっていうやつがいてな。話を聞くと、ある日の夕暮れ時に村の外にある木の下を通ったら、例の失踪した若者を見たって言うんだ。そいつは一人で居眠りしてたらしい。しばらくすると両親らしき人がやってきて、彼を起こして連れて行ったそうだ。家族揃って満面の笑みでな。その話を聞いて次第にみんなも思い出したんだよ。まったくどうしてこんな大事なことを忘れてたんだろうな。
I see. So that's how Carver said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
ああ、そうそう。失踪した若者の名前も思い出したんだ。カリベルトっていう青年でね。変わった名前だろ。もっと早く思い出せてたらよかったんだが。
That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
この先の未来をあいつが楽しく過ごせるよう願ってるよ。そうすれば私たちも安心だ。
どうやらみんなカリベルトが村を離れたって思ってるみたいだな。とにかくこれで事件も一件落着だ。
Carpet is gone, the Loom of Fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers'
そうい
memories.
えばアトッサはどうしてるかな。あいつの様子も確認しといた方がいいんじゃないか。もし思い出せてなかったらオイラたちが教えてやろうぜ。村にはあいつの姿がないみたいだし、きっとまたあの木の下に行ってるんだと思うぞ。行ってみようぜ。
Okay, let's go to the tree. It's been a very interesting quest. Very like emotional. I like when quests are like deeper in that way.
お父さん、何行こうとしてるんだ？
あなたたち、よかった。ちょうどお礼を言いに行こうと思ってたんだ。私も創作チームに参加しててね。途中でカリベルトさんのことを思い出したの。はあ、こんなに大切な思い出なのに、なんで忘れてたのかな。
Maybe he wanted you to forget him. I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him. I think it's this
確か
one.
にそう言われたことがあったような。いつ言われたんだっけ。まあいいや。人生は思い出からできてるものだから、彼と過ごした日々はもう私の人生の一部になってる。あの人に出会えたことを幸せだと感じられてるんだから、それで十分。未来のことなんて誰が気にするの？
Yeah, you're not fooling anyone.
実は振られたんでしょ？じゃなきゃ
Not
どうして
quite.
ベントさんはさよならも言わずにそのまま行っちゃったの？
I'm sure he had his reasons.
別に慰めなくていいよ。大丈夫だから。カリベルトさんがいつも言ってたように、思いもよらないことが起こるからこそ人生は尊いの。でももし彼にその気があったら、やっぱりたまに会いに来てほしいかな。
Well, let's say that he could have, but it's a complicated situation. He kinda had, but not now. But he doesn't even have a body, so
ここ数日本当にお疲れ様。私はジェイとおばあちゃんのお手伝いに行くから、二人ともまたね。
これでいいんだよな。みんなの生活も元通りになったはずだし。そういえばさっきお前が言ってたけど、カリベルトと話した後何があったんだ？
I said I don't remember. Right. What was it that happened? I can't remember. Hi, Biz. Don't worry about it. Don't need to feel sorry about that. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket.
写真子？誰
Ooh.
からもらったんだ？見せてくれ。
Ooh. We must get along with each other, the two of you. That's so cute. The entire Archon quest, I guess. Yeah, then basically the entire Archon quest. We've played through the entire Archon quest, had some good discussions. If everything goes right, I'll make the, you'll have the archive, have the VOD to watch if you want to. So no worries about it. Oh, they released it now. Fucking hell. Because I hate notifications. Fuck. And that's the Archon quest, I guess. I thought it was pretty cool. It was very emotional. I think it was cool to like take us back to the car reverse situation. I was pretty sure they wouldn't touch this anymore. But it was it was sad. I think it was, to me, it was very emotional. Like, a very moments that were kind of sad, but a lot of them, like, why did we have to forget all of it? Yeah, that happens. But I think it was pretty cool to have like this moment, especially like for the development of this storyline, like, because I think if you would keep with working with Dainsleif to solve things about the past and then fight an abyss lector or whatever, it would get old pretty fast. So now like, you got appearance, we got the sibling appearance, we got our lore, we got interaction between the siblings. That was something that everyone was asking since forever. I think the closest that we had after the We Will Be Reunited quest, I think it was on the Jonyon story quest with the cutscene. Hello, Colleen. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. And I really, yeah, that one was actually, it was also pretty sad. But after that, we didn't have any like sibling appearance or whatever. I don't, if I remember correctly, I didn't cry. I rarely cry with that stuff, but I got very like emotional, especially because the context that I was in was not the best. So, well, how often do you stream? Unfortunately, I'm trying to do it like 3 times a week on like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I'm not that consistent. I'm still like, I just started, to be honest. I'm still like doing it. I'm still getting used to it. So there are times that something happens in my life and then I can like stream, or some days I'm more busy. So I'm not that consistent with schedule and everything, but most of the times I'm just streaming what I'm doing. Which games do you stream? Usually, to be honest, I stream various kind of stuff. I usually focus on one thing or one game or two. Like, currently I'm playing Genshin because the quest was released today and it got me by surprise, and I know if that I will want it to play, and if I don't play now I will get spoiled, so I decided to play today on stream. But right now I'm playing mostly Outer Wilds, but I'm usually like play various types of games. Like, sometimes there were times that I streamed Teamfight Tactics, sometimes I stream Osu and Genshin, Star Rail, and every other game. We're playing Outer Wilds, so I don't have a specific game that I stream. I stream what I want, and most of the times or at least what I want to do, is stream more like art stuff and study stuff and work stuff. I think your content's fun and your avatar is so cute. Thanks, Abyss. I have a question. Sure. Feel free to ask, Colleen. What was I using? I was using this. The team that I'm currently using. There's no different map, I guess. Yeah, let's do something just for a little chit chat. Can I add you on Genshin? Yes, feel free. I rarely play co-op, just as a warning. Very rarely I play co-op, but you can add me. Like, my UID is this one. If you want to like screenshot it or notice somewhere, feel free. Have you got all the essentials for your stream stuff like logo, banner, overlay, emotes, badges, VTuber model, and etc.? Some of them I've done it, like the model and main overlays. But the other stuff I haven't done yet, like emotes, badges. The logo I have, but it's very like improvised. Mostly because I'm not very good at making logos, so yeah. By the way, honest, I also want to stream, but now well, my stream is very bad, so I started graphic stuff. I like to check out some of my work. I would, if you Colleen, if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter or give me a heads up on Twitter so I can follow you or something, because unfortunately I'm not able to commission stuff. But feel free to like give me your handle and everything for me to check out, because I like to help people with that, even though I can't help a lot because I don't have that many clout, I guess. But feel free to like send me your stuff so I can check in when possible. I can commission you and stuff, even though I can't right now because of money and everything, because I'm also not in a very good situation. But I think it's pretty good too for like to have like this commission artists noted and stuff. Welcome back, Abyss. I'm not gonna do a lot of stuff right now. I'm just collecting artifacts, so just to have a little chat, and then I'll probably change it for like art study or something. Especially because right now I'm doing other stuff too that I need to check after the stream. So it's been a very a very short stream, but I was able to play the Archon quest and I had fun. So who's your favorite character in Genshin? My favorite, like honestly, in general, Shenhe. Various aspects of Shenhe I like very much. But there are like runner-ups too. Like I like visually speaking, I like almost every character, but I like Candace as well. I think Candace is fun. Albedo Tartaglia. Albedo is cool. Tartaglia is comprehensible, even though I'm not a very big fan of Tartaglia. Is understandable. And Albedo, I think it's cool too. I just don't use it because I don't have Albedo. Yay! But I like him too. I like Albedo, especially on like the lore aspect. I think it's pretty cool. I love Albedo lore. His lore is very good, to be honest. It's kind of, to me, like it's kind of sad that they kind of put it away for a little bit, since it's been a long time since we had a Albedo focus quest. I don't know if it's because we just got most of his lore already, but there was this thing that every like December or whatever Christmas time was coming, we had this Dragon Spine quest that gave us a lot of Albedo lore. That's where we knew about. I think it was on those quests that we got the first mention of like Gold, Ryan Daughter, about the Cologne stuff. So it was pretty good. I follow on Twitter, please follow back. Yes, give me a follow there on Twitter, Colin. After the stream I can follow you back. Later on one hand back. It's been a long time since we have seen like Albedo focused content, right? We had like what some events that was just like for the funsies. You didn't have much Albedo lore, which I think is fair because I don't know, most of the Albedo lore that is like missing from Albedo is more focused on Ryan Daughter than Albedo himself. Or the clone stuff, but the clone stuff got very like a very weird ending, so I don't know how they would go with that. Tartaglia lore is like ouch. Fuck. Tartaglia lore is like insane. It's my favorite. It's really sad. So, but Albedo is the goat. Agreeable. It's fair. It's a fair point. I think to me, like Tartaglia lore is I think Tartaglia lore got interesting because of Fontaine, to be honest. Because until then, Tartaglia lore was very like theory based. Like we didn't have many real info to have an imager of it. We knew about the Foul Legacy, we knew about Skirk, we knew about the whole Abyss stuff, but it was very abstract. We didn't have any kind of image for Skirk, you didn't have the name of the Foul Legacy stuff, what is the Abyss and etc. But after the Fontaine quest, it got like much interesting because we now see Skirk. There's the whole thing with Narval, the whale. So I think Tartaglia lore got very interesting after Fontaine. But honestly, from those characters that are not directly connected to the main story, Albedo is one of the most interesting because he's kind of connected to everything. Or at least the major events of the Teyvat storyline. Albedo is like connected somehow, just because he's a creation of Ryan Daughter, and then he knows Alice and stuff. But he has a lot of potential, but I don't know if it's because they don't want to use all of the Albedo lore potential right off the bat, but I would like to have more events on Albedo lore focus and stuff. I've been mainly him since for the first banner. I like the theory of Beru being a twin of Hydra and Lumine. That's an interesting one. I may be wrong because it's been a long time since I last seen it, but it's a very I think it's very interesting because it gives us some interesting takes on the siblings. That's what I like it. Like they were here and then Reindar tried to make a twin or something. That has a lot of potential. Reindar herself is something. I just came here, so I'm done. Reindar herself is very interesting. Like even in this quest that we just did, like Reindar was one of the 5 sinners, and apparently he wasn't in during the cataclysm, which was different from what a lot of people were speculating. Reindar, and she's also one of the witches of one of Alice's friends. She knows a fuck ton of stuff with the alchemy, and she has a lot of stuff. You're an artist. Yes, I am, Colin. I'm not a professional artist, unfortunately, because I have commissions open, but I never done one for real, got a client, but yeah. And I'm also studying art to improve my drawings too, so I guess it counts. What server do we play on? America. The Americas server. And even though I play in America, I play with the 130 thing, and that's it. And it's not that bad actually. Can I make fun of Rosie? Feel free to do it. If you do, tag me on Twitter or something. I would love to see it. Oh god. If I'm not wrong, on my description, on the description of the stream, both on Twitch and YouTube, I think there's a link for my Twitter profile. So you can basically tag me there. I don't have those hashtag stuff yet, I think, that most of VTuber has. But if you want to tag me on your art or something, just use my handle. I don't get like annoyed by it. Feel free to make it, bro. Even though I'm still working on the reference sheet for my character, feel free to do a fan art. Because my recommendation is don't wait for me to finish the reference sheet. I take a lot of time to do that stuff. Especially now that I'm studying art, I'm like giving 100% of my focus to that. Actually, after this stream, I'm gonna start studying it. I could do it on stream, but I don't know. I usually do it while listening to a podcast or something, so it wouldn't fit too much on stream. I could do it some days though. When I probably would, if I do it, I'm gonna do it if I get into like the more advanced stuff. You should play either Gazer. I'm gonna be honest, I've never I know this game only by the name. I've never seen something about the game. I don't even know like what it's about. If it is a gacha, if it is a gacha, I'll probably not play it because I'm already playing too many gachas, and I don't have the time to. I don't have the time nor patience to focus on another gacha game on my life. I'm not playing Wuthering Waves because of this. So because of this same reason that I'm not. Because of that same reason I'm not playing Wuthering Waves. So if it is a gacha, I'll probably play later. Yeah, I'm playing too many. I'm like invested in too many gachas, so I can't afford playing another one. But from what I've been like looking at on feedback and everything, Wuthering Waves looks pretty good. I just finished like the story to it. A lot of people, I've seen some people saying that the story is actually very good. Just the story. I've seen some people saying the story itself is good, but the storytelling and the way that they tell the story is weird. Like in the way that they put a lot of like scientific terms or whatever. They use a lot of very heavy terminology of them. Yeah, the story is good, it's just a little boring. I didn't skip through all of it. I did. But you know what's funny? I'm actually the type of player that don't skip lore if it is the main story. I'm the type, if it is like a side story or like, for example, in Genshin for hangouts or story quests, depending on the story quests, to be honest. But hangouts and world quests, for example, I usually skip because I didn't know that voice acting makes that much of a difference, and the interest, it needs to be interesting to me. I skipped through the whole Genshin lore. It's actually funny because Genshin was the game that made me feel interest about lore. I didn't do no better in Child Pop, but fair. Yeah, very fair. But Genshin was one of the games that made me feel interest about video game lore, so lore in video games. So with Genshin, at least like with Genshin on story quests, on Archon quests, interludes, some world quests. They made me hate Lord, they talk so slow. That's a problem, they talk slow. Which is a problem that I also have. Most of the times I just like read the dialogue, and instead of like wait the voice acting to stop, to finish, I just skip. I read the dialogue and go on. Because that's a problem that they talk very slow. Which is a problem that I see with most of Hoyo games. I I played the three major ones, Honkai Third, Genshin, and Star Rail, and most and all of them they have this problem of stalking still as well. Star Rail not that much, but Honkai Third 2 they have this problem of stalking very slow. But it made me interesting. But what made me interested in lore in Genshin was exactly like how rich the world is, and that made me interested in the dialogues, because the dialogues is the one of the main sources of information. I love Honkai Star, but it got kind of boring after the what? There's the thing after the like winter questing with Brony and the underground people. I see. I mean, fair, because to be honest, I also think that the Belobog Archon quest, oh god, the Belobog quest was, I think they were still like trying to understand what they were trying to do with storytelling. They're still like testing the waves. Like, what if we did that? Let's try this style, and then like, if you tell me after the Angel is where they got like the hang of their narrative, which is coincidentally when Shoji took over the script, but okay. But I think they were still like trying to understand what they were trying to do. They were like, what if we try this on the narrative, what if we try to do that, go a little faster, go a little slower. I got booed here with 25 pity. You're a lucky boy or girl or someone. You're very lucky in the end. I didn't went very deep to Boot Hill. He's very cool, but I don't know. I don't know if it's most of the gacha games or if it's just with Hoyo gachas. I'm a girl. Okay, noted. But I don't know if it's just something with Hoyo games or if it's just with gacha games in general, because I don't play many gacha games. Despite like the ones that I play now, I'm not a very gacha game connoisseur, but I don't know if it's like something that just Hoyo does, but they have this thing about announcing characters before they appear in the story or the game. Like with Boot Hills, to me was kind of that. Like Boot Hill was like was marketed before he even appeared in the game. Of course, Boot Hill had like the voice thing in the radio / telephone with Black Swan, but we didn't have a visual. And then they put it on like gacha as a 5-star, you know, like, so I was not even sold on the character, and they already put it on the gacha. So I kind of skipped Boot Hill because I didn't have that many information about him and that much attachment. Different than, for example, when Firefly gets released, which to me is like the good time. You made the story to make the player attached to a character, and then you put it on the gacha. I think that should be like the standard procedure. Let's say. I hate Firefly. Fair enough. I think she was annoying in the first part. To me, she was like kind of annoying on the first part, but then after half of the quest, when the whole reveal thing happens, she started to get more interesting because of the whole connections that she has. But at least they made Firefly appear a lot, so the player could get attached to the character, and then you'll probably sell well on the gacha, I guess. Which is different from Boot Hill. In Genshin, they did that with a lot of characters. Like Chevrolet was one of them that got marketed and no one has ever seen her. Gami was one of them. There was a lot of those cases in Genshin and Star Rail, and even Honkai 3rd has one of those. Had that too. But it's something that it gets me wondering, right? It's like you market this character, but I don't even know who he is, right? You know. One thing is like, for example, when they marketed Ridley, which has a very big role in Fontaine lore. I hate Dory like so much, it's just so random. I hate Dory too. To me, it's weird that Dory was marketed for the gacha. Like, not weird like she was marketed at all, but I think then, which is like the reason she's a 4-star, you know? Because I think Dory was made to be hated. Like her entire the writing on Dory was made for her to be hated. But you get her from gacha and stuff. Because to me, Dory's like it's like that annoying, greedy, comedic character, but end up being just annoying for everything that she has done and everything. There is a thing about like, but she has a reason to be like she is right now and etc. But that doesn't justify, right? I honestly, like, I think Dory was a character that was made to be hated. And they put on the gacha because people, just for the lols. Oh, maybe people hate her so much that they'll pull for her, I don't know. Or I don't know. They honestly thought that we would like her, I don't fucking know. But so much that I hate Dory so much that it's like she's still level 40 with like no talents. I got her C5 because luck, am I right? But I don't like her too. And thank God her playstyle is not my thing too, because if she was, I would be annoyed. There's this thing too, but I'm really sure that no one plays her. C5 Dora would cry, this is called bad luck and bad pose. I literally got, I think all the Dories that I got was from bad balls. Well, I was trying to get something else and then I got Dory, you know. There's this shit that no one plays, and then most of the characters that besides these two, I have like everyone kinda grinded up that I sometimes use, because I like to change my team every time, so I have basically everyone. One stuff. Are other friendships level 10? Not all of them. There are some that, most of them are. If I get for friendship and do like this. The only ones that are not, I think, is like Chevros, Fermine, Rosaria, Mika, Gami, Ridley, New Viet, Charlotte, and Janyo. Oh, Navia too. Yoimiya is getting there. Unfortunately, I got this shit to 10. But from here on, from Dory and on, from Dory and after that, is all 10. The ones that I don't have are the ones that are on my teapot right now. Those two are all 10 too. Child at level 81. The funny part is that Child's at a level 81 simply for using him in domains. Because because before I get, hear me out. Before I get Candace, Child was my Hydro DPS. And I say before Candace because I use Candace as a DPS and not as a sub DPS. That's how much I like Candace. Because he has parry mechanics. But Child was my main Hydro DPS at the time. So I upgraded him until like R6, Ascension 6 to get the talents. And I got him to 80 just to get the talent unlocked, and I used him as a DPS. And I got him to 80 because of the DPS stuff. The 81 was simply by using him domains, you end up getting XP enough to get to level 81. Unlike Candace. The thing about Candace to me, I think her visual is cool. I like her, and she has parry mechanics. I like parry mechanics on video games. That's why I trying to use more Beto, because she has parry, has a counter parry mechanic, and she has a parry mechanic. I like this. So after I got Candace, for a long time I used Candace as my DPS with Paramojo Jade Spear, with full Heart of the Death set. It was pretty good DPS too. Not as efficient as Child, but fun. But regardless of that, Child is 81, Dia is 81, 81. The ones that are 81 are basically because I used them somewhere for some time. It could be like, I think most of them are from domains, but some of them, like, if I'm not wrong, Dia, Kaveh, Kirara, and Mona was because I used them. Sometimes I use them on my comps. I'm gonna start working on your OC, but I'll still be here. So sorry for not responding as much. No, don't worry. I was about to finish this, to close the stream. It's been 3 hours. That you guys are kind of new here, but I usually don't stream too long because of reasons. I get tired. Because 3 hours are I feel like 3 hours is a good time for me. So most of my streams are like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It's very short comparing to other streamers, but it's the one that I feel comfortable with. So I was about to close the stream. I was just like having this chat because it was being fun. But now it is convenient that we're gonna go do stuff, because I'm gonna close the stream and start doing my other stuff. So even though you would like to keep on the stream listening to me talk about stuff, I'm sorry, but Yes, we're good. Thanks, Abyss. So I think I'm gonna finish this stream. We could play the. If you're streaming later, I'll definitely be on. I rarely stream 2 times per day, but I try. At least I'm trying to like stream 3 times a week. So yeah, I it kind of makes me feel. It kind of like makes me feel kind of bad that I not that consistent, but I'm still like getting used to all of that. So I think it's a matter of time and effort, I guess. Thanks for the consideration. So I'm gonna finish this stream. So I think we could finish the quest. That was bug for me, because now I can go to the internet and not worry about getting spoiled. But thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate your taking your time to come here, watch me play the quest, talk, send message on the chat, having conversation, commenting. That was pretty fun. So yeah, I still don't know how to finish streams, so I hope you liked the stream, you had fun, or at least I could be with you if you're feeling lonely. So yeah, I see you guys on the next stream. Bye bye.